course and then make insane amounts of money.
Sure.
And I think the rest of America who are like financially illiterate like me, you have this feeling, you're going like, hold on, why are they getting so rich?
Right.
I'm not getting anything. And you have this runaway train where American excellence and opulence is leaving you behind. So I understand the resentment of that.
Yes.
And you have to find a way to include those people in it.
We have Andrew Schulz again. He's being a good guy. He's always here to save the day and tell people how to be beautiful Americans. He's bringing America back. He's on a Tim Dillon show, bringing back America. Yeah, he knows about American excellence. Andrew Schulz, who says that, you know, in 2008, people were economically illiterate like him. That's a lie. Okay, I'm pretty sure you aren't. It's okay, right? Like, but you know, it's part of the gimmick. It is. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bias is, but I still want to have a conversation with him. I still want to have a conversation with him, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm losing subscribers, and I knew this day would come. What can I do? What do you want me to do? Tell people what they want to hear? Anyway. So, you know, but I'll cover what I noticed that people want to see, but I won't explain it the way you want to hear it. Sorry. Because I love y'all too much for that. Okay, for real, I do believe that people deserve the inconvenient truth. Okay. But you know, Andrew Schulz, but this outfit is pretty cute though. I like the blue Adidas with the jacket. He always makes sure to wear like a, you know, of the people type of like neutral tones. You know, I'm a construction worker kind of. No, but yeah. So let's go ahead and get on with this here.
Yes, you have to have a country that works for as many people as possible, and you have to have a culture that does.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. You can't dictate to people deeply personal things.
Yeah.
And I think that's become apparent.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning you can't tell people that their children are the property of the state or the education system. And, you know, for example, if a 7-year-old feels weird about their gender, you know, having a public school teacher tell them how things work is never going to make people happy. People really want to parent their children.
Yeah.
And I think that overreach has been creating this, you know, cultural space where like you feel like you're losing control of your family values, whatever they happen to be.
Just the autonomy of your family.
The autonomy of your family to public institutions that you may or may not agree with.
And then you're going to naturally resent those public institutions.
And you naturally resent them. So it's a lot of it's overreach. It's like, it's never enough. No one gets power and goes, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's always like more.
Yeah.
And it happens on the right, it happens on the left. It's just people want more of the thing that they have. Yeah. It's just human nature to try to go, oh, it's this way for me. Well, it's going to be this way for you.
Yeah.
And I think I've never been interested in that. Our job is a weird job because we're outside a little bit.
We just get to make fun of who's in power.
That's right.
It's very fun.
We get to, well, we also just kind of like, we don't depend on the structures other people depend on.
It's in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
To me, we're not in a corporate job. I don't know what a human resources meeting is. I don't know what
You don't need to know all that to know that your country is like getting jacked up, right? The one thing I'm going to say that I definitely need to do more of, and I used to do a lot of, is researching more facts. Like, I know many things, yes, but I can't keep coming to you guys with the surface level material because things are moving fast, and just because I know what's in my head doesn't mean that everybody else does. That is no disrespect to anybody watching. I really love what I do, and I do take it serious. This is me. This is my brand. This is the inconvenient truth. This channel is not, it's not just about farming engagement, although I do have to get the engagement to get the truth out there, right? But I owe so much more to the listener. So now with me saying that, it's like Tim Dillon, but y'all are blessed with the audience. I'm not telling you to sit here and be like, okay, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. You know why I watch Nick Fuentes? You know why? Because he knows a lot. Yo, he breaks down the laws and the stuff that's going on in Iraq and everything else. Excuse me, not Iraq, in the Middle East and everything else. But then he's funny with it, right? And so some people will be like, oh, yeah, I can watch him here. It has to be entertaining. And so that's the balance that you have to have. You have an audience, Tim, so it's like, well, I don't know about human resources. Okay, but you don't have to know about human resources to know that something isn't right in this country. But we can pinpoint it. We can figure these things out. We're getting ready to step into a lot of things, tariffs, all this stuff. And what I see is that with these tariffs, they will bring back jobs to America. They're going to give the corporate tax cuts. That's fine. I don't hear the plan of what they're going to do for the American people, if they're going to raise their minimum wage or something like that, because we're going to pay the extra price for it. Now, the business owners, they might get a good look out of it, and that's what's up, right? But the jobs that are coming back, remember, there's H-1B1 visa candidates that are being brought here a lot. Illegal immigration has not ended. So who's going to do those jobs? Is it going to be the American citizen? Right? So, but everybody, Trump doing thing, this is good. And I'm just like, and I see people who are very smart, intelligent, used to really dig into things. Now that Trump has won, everything is okay. Everything is fine. And on this channel, I can't say that everything is fine. I'm not supposed to trust the government, no matter who's on top of it. Let me see if they touch on anything else pretty good. We always do this together.
Has been fantastic. But I'm like a nerd about travel. Like I get like a tour guide to take me around the city and teach me everything about that city. I'm in Istanbul with a tour guide, me and my wife, and we're just walking around, and then I'm asking questions or writing notes.
Sure.
So
okay, if that's what you do, well, that's terribly annoying.
Yeah, it seems horrible, and I'm sure that like it drives my wife crazy at times. But for me, like if I'm diving, like when I went to Japan, right? Everybody goes to Japan, they're like, oh my God, it's the best place in the world. Japan is torture to me. It is absolute fucking torture.
People are going to hate this, but...
Yeah, because they don't understand life. Like, that's why.
I've never been. You could be right.
You'll have the best pizza you've ever had in your entire life. You'll have the best steak you've ever had in your entire life. They're done with their culture. Now they're just refining other culture shit. And they have this, like, beautiful cultural specificity where they have to make everything perfect. There's a shame in them. Like, you know how everybody in America turns 30 and they want to be a DJ? There's no shame in us.
Right.
We have no shame to do something mediocre.
I know.
Matter of fact, it's to the not try hard thing we were talking about earlier.
They have seppuku. They kill themselves.
If they're not, I know. I would rather be dead than the shame. Yeah.
Right.
Now, what they have is there is no love in the culture at all. Okay?
Interesting.
So you go there for a few days, you take your pictures, and you're like, oh, this is awesome. You see the little Harajuki girls and stuff like that. You don't really notice much, and then you leave, and you're like, Japan's the coolest place ever. You don't see women stop aging at 13 years old. They're not allowed to be elegant and beautiful. They can be cute. You go to any fucking clothing store, every skirt is at their fucking knee, or they're dressed like a cartoon character. Like it is. Okay. I've been to a bunch of places. It's by far the most sexy place I've ever seen in my entire life, and like oppressively sexy. Like I don't even know if a single woman in Japan has had an orgasm with a Japanese dude.
Okay, we'll stop right there. So this is why this guy to me is I'm not going to stop calling him CIA agent. I'm going to tell you why. Japan to admit 820,000 foreigners in transportation logistics sectors eases current regulations. Starting with the fiscal, this is Harvard International Review. We're just going to read the first sentence. Starting with the 2024 fiscal year, Japan expects to accept an estimated 820,000 foreign SSW workers in the next 5 years. Okay, why is this a problem? I don't like mass migration. Improve immigration. This is Japan's solution to its population crisis. Let me tell you something about Japan. All right. When, like back in 2019, I was watching, I used to watch a High Wire alternative news show about medicine, and they were talking about Japan and how Japan has a very homogenous culture. It is homogenous. They're all Japanese. It's Japan, bro. Like, you're not supposed to look there and see anybody else but Japanese people, right? Anyway, and how they don't vaccinate their people, and that they wanted to bring vaccinations to Japan. And Japan and America have some sort of relations and stuff. And then now you hear immigration is coming. So suddenly, Adam Schulz needs to tell me that Japan is oppressive. It's sexist. It's always, we need to liberate the women. That's how it always starts, with a good regime change, with a good, we're going to bring democracy to Japan now. Let's go, okay? This is why, people, please, this guy's an agent. Okay, I'm not here to convince. Whether he's an agent or not, I don't care, but it goes right with the narrative that's going on. It goes right with the agenda. Japan has a problem. We're going to bring 820,000 foreigners, people to come take jobs in Japan, right? Extraordinary. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.